Hey guys, this is Rummy Cowboy from GoNintendo, and as you guys know, I'm doing a bigger video push on the site. So I'm starting a new video series, and I'm thinking it's going to be a daily series, which is probably a terrible idea for me, but we're going to give it a shot. I also realized that with my nondescript black shirt and my bandana, I look like a gang member, but I swear to you, I'm not. For now, but you never know what'll happen. So here's the gist of this show. I'm going to take a look at what I think are the best, worst, and weirdest story of the day. So I'm going to do one of each. This is just a test. We'll see how it goes from here on out. You guys can give suggestions. I don't have a good idea for a name of a show either. So if you guys got a better idea for a name, I'm just going to call it GoNintendo Nightly right now. I'm sure there's better names than that. People have suggested some other names that are too vulgar for me to use, but if you have an idea, you can comment on this video and let me know. Comment on the site and let me know. Send me an email, whatever you want to do. Send me a tweet, doesn't matter. So, let's talk about what I found to be the best, worst, and strangest news of the day. Best news, in my opinion, is the interview that we saw with Renegade Kid, specifically Jules Watcham from Renegade Kid, and he talks about projects that are possibly coming to the 3DS and the Wii U, and his interest in both platforms. So, first off, he did not shoot down discussion of a Mutant Mud sequel. There's not definitely a sequel happening, but he said he would like to see one happen, so that's great news, because from what we've heard so far, the game is selling well, and that would make sense for a sequel, so hopefully it'll happen. And we know how Renegade Kid is pretty fond of portable platforms, especially on the Nintendo side. Further in the interview, we hear about the possibility of Son of the Dragon coming back, which is a project that was Wii and DS that was canceled for a number of reasons, but the good news is Renegade Kid has the rights to that title again, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that that title could come to the Wii U or the 3DS. Again, nothing definitive, but it's possible. So, lots of hopeful stuff to look forward to from Renegade Kid, which is always great because Renegade Kid is a very passionate developer and they pour their heart and soul into their project, so it's always good seeing what they can do, and more third-party support on the yet-to-be-released Wii U is a good thing, and the already-released 3DS is also a good thing, so we'll keep our fingers crossed there. As far as news that is bad, you shouldn't be surprised if you follow GoNintendo that the bad news today is from analysts, because the analysts love to pummel Nintendo. So today we heard from analysts Michael J. Olson and Andrew D. Connor, and they were talking about the Wii U's future. They weren't specifically talking about just the Wii U, they talked about the successors to the PS3 and the 360 as well. But when it comes down to Wii U, they didn't seem all that positive. According to them, they predict that the Wii U would be $299 at the very least, so $299 or more. And as you guys know, Michael Pachter says if it's $1 over $250, Nintendo is doomed. So these guys are already predicting that Nintendo's doomed. Well, let's say the system comes out at $300 and actually isn't doomed. These analysts say that the system isn't going to meet the success that the Wii saw in its first 14 months on sale. So according to them, the Wii will reach 35% of what Wii sales were when the Wii sold for its first 14 months. So obviously, that's not a very big amount of sales. So I don't have a lot of faith in the system. I know Nintendo fans feel differently, but we have to look at how the 3DS came out and struggled a little bit in the beginning, and then once we got halfway through its lifespan, things started to pick up. The price drop came in. Now the system's doing great. And the other reason that they think the Wii U's not going to do too well, because competition from the mobile industry, which is what we hear from every analyst now, because mobile is the next big thing, as we've all heard, and the hardware specs of the Wii U, which are yet to be finalized. We don't know the specifics of them. Our understanding is that they're going to be close to the 360 and the PS3 now, but it'll be able to do some things better, but it's not going to match the power of whatever Microsoft and Sony's next-gen systems will do. So we still don't know the specifics, but these analysts know enough to say that the power of the Wii U is going to doom it. And if we've learned anything from the DS and the Wii and their ultra success for Nintendo, it's that the hardware power absolutely matters. If you don't have the most powerful system on the market, you're doomed to fail. Our random story of the day, which is, I love random weird stories, and this one is definitely the weirdest one we had today. There was a Rhythm Heaven Fever spoof, which was from the wrestler game. If you've played the game, or if you've been watching our memes on GoNintendo, you know that a lot of people like to do the wrestling game spoof, and they take out the wrestler and they put in other cartoons, they put in real life people, all kinds of strange stuff. In today's spoof, we get to see the interviewer from Rhythm Heaven Fever talking to Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's acting very strange. There's some vulgar language in there, which I'm not showing right now, but I suggest you check out the video, and if you really like weird humor, you should like this one a lot. So there's your good, your bad, and your strange for the day. You can check out this video on GoNintendo.com or on our GoNintendo YouTube channel, which is GoNintendo TV. You can check it out on our Facebook, or I'll tweet it out as well. And you can check back tomorrow for another episode, so make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to GoNintendo TV. And leave a comment, like I said, for the name of the show, because I'd love to change it to something more interesting than what I did, and I'll discuss your comments on the next show. So I hope you like this idea, and hopefully it'll get better and higher quality as we go along. Thanks, have a great night.